So my mom came to America when she was about 20 years old when she finished high school, because high school there is about 2 years longer than high school in America. So she came here, first one in her family to ever come to America and go to college in America. They all went to college in Kenya. And she went here and went to Radford University for her undergrad. When she first went to a smaller school for one semester and then transferred to Radford. And then after that, she graduated her undergrad from Radford and then went to Clark Atlanta University, where she got her master's, both in finance. And then after that, she went into the workforce, just in finance. Growing up with an immigrant mother was a little different. I could tell the differences in how I spoke versus how other people speak. I still know that people say I say certain words weird, like almonds and certain things like that. I think I have some British English in me, and also I used to say squirrels or something like that. So I definitely noticed that my English has been different, and I had more of a Kenyan accent before I entered school. So in school I definitely had changed to an American accent, and definitely the ways that we eat and the different ways that we live. Definitely a lot of American culture. My mom, I'm not as good at it, but punctuality. Kenyans aren't that great at punctuality, but American culture is punctuality is pretty big. So definitely my mom tried to instill that in me. Unfortunately, it didn't really hit, but I think also we incorporated also some foods the other 5 nights of the week we eat tacos, eat not that that's that American, but we definitely have incorporated foods a lot and incorporated just the style of dressing as well. Definitely don't really wear Kenyan style that often, so I think those are the biggest things that we've incorporated. I definitely noticed that I had different family backgrounds when I was growing up. I brought different foods with me to lunch or dinner every single time. First day of school I was oh, my teacher's gonna just go off with my name, she's not gonna get it right. And I knew I don't know, I could just tell how it was different compared to kids that have only grown up in America. When I travel to Kenya, definitely is a mix of both feeling at home and feeling like an outsider. I definitely feel a connection to it, and that I feel I'm getting down to my roots, and I'm understanding more of where I come from, and how my mom grew up and how it was growing up in a totally different country than America. But I definitely do notice that I'm way more Americanized than people there, and they can definitely tell that I'm not Kenyan really, and the way that I speak, the way that I walk, the way I hold myself, you can definitely tell that I'm not Kenyan. So it's definitely a mixture of feeling in place and out of place. My family in Kenya, we all have a big group message on WhatsApp, and we definitely all they're constant talking in it, and keeping each other updated in it. I definitely talk to my mom and my sister on a daily basis. My sister are really close. We definitely talk. I have an alarm on my phone that I set for 4:30 every day, and I talk to her while I'm walking back from class. So definitely a very close relationship. We're she's the only sibling I have, so yeah. When I kind of laugh at something that our family member has done, that somebody from America and America only won't get, I definitely call my sister and just oh, guess what just happened? Or I call even my cousins and oh my gosh, you guys are gonna crack up at this. But sometimes if you say it to your friends, they'll just stare at you and be what? And I'm ah. Definitely my friends from church are all African, obviously all Kenyan, and yeah, they all go to different schools. A lot of us aren't really related, but we all act like we're all related. So yeah, a lot of them go to schools in Georgia. So if I probably would have stayed in school in Georgia, I would have had a lot more African friends in Georgia. Majority of my friends from USC are in Gamma Phi. So yeah, majority of them are Caucasian. But also a majority of USC campus is Caucasian. So I don't know, sometimes it is out of place. You have to explain a lot of things to people. I had 2 of my friends help me out with unbraiding my hair, and when they did the first unbraid, they were just oh my god, your hair just fell out. I was no, not all of it's my hair. And, you just have to explain those kind of things to them, and I don't know, there is times that you feel out of place, but majority of the time you won't. Everybody's people. So I think in today's political climate, the biggest thing to notice about immigrants and immigrant families is notice that there is a lot of differences, and it often is hard to understand and jump into a whole different culture, especially when you've been in another culture. And I feel a lot of people don't notice that as much, notice that like they don't understand stuff because they've never been exposed to it. So I think that that's the biggest thing, is like for people to notice more the differences and like accept the differences in order to like, I think it would make our country grow a lot too.